And wonderfully welcome, it's Nigel!
Okay, so I know this is sort of 4 or 5 days late, but this is my Remembrance Day song. Not my Remembrance Day song, it's a Remembrance Day song, and it's called The Remembrance. Remember the bands and the grand parades, the flags, the banners, the fine cockades, and how we all looked up to see the King upon the balcony, who told us we were young and brave, how we'd never become the foreigner's slave. If the enemy comes off best, he said, you'd be better off dead. And that was a couple of weeks before we were killed in the war. Remember the drums and the trumpets played as we set forth on the great crusade, and how we all looked up to see the clergyman on the quay, who told us we were grand and good, for fight for God as good men should. The enemy comes off best, he said, you'd be better off dead. And that was a couple of days before we were killed in the war. Remember the night before the raid, when the guns began their cannonade, and how we all looked up to see the captain of the cavalry, who told us we were brave and strong, let flame and glory spur us on. If the enemy comes off best, he said, you'd be better off dead. And that was a couple of hours before we were killed in the war. Remember the shock of the ambuscade, remember the terrible fusillade, and how we all looked up to see the curious face of the enemy, who was young and shabby and seemed to be just as foreign as you and me. I never did catch what the poor sod said when he made sure we were dead. And that was a couple of ticks before we were killed in the war.
I know, he wrote that.
So right.
Jake Thackeray.
It was, yes.
Yeah, well done. Nice one.
I'll start with the grimmest one. Right. So this then is I guess it's a poem by Andrew Marvell, or possibly Marvel, depending on how you pronounce his name. And it's called The Definition of Love. If I can remember how it starts. Oh no. All right, yes. Okay. My love is of a birth as rare as 'tis of objects strange and high. It was begotten by despair upon impossibility. Magnanimous despair alone could show me so divine a thing, where feeble hope could ne'er have flown, but vainly flapped its tinsel wing. And yet I quickly might arrive where my extended soul is fixed, but fate does iron wedges drive, and always clouds itself betwixt. For fate with jealous eye does see to perfect loves, nor lets them close. Their union would her ruin be, and her tyranny powers depose. And therefore her decrees of steel us as the distant poles have placed. The love's whole world on us doth wheel, not by themselves to be embraced, unless the giddy heavens fall, and let some new convulsion tear, and us to join the world should all be cramped into a planisphere. As lines so love's oblique may well themselves in every angle greet, while are so truly parallel, though infinite can never meet. Therefore the love which doth us bind, but fate so enviously debars, is the conjunction of the mind and opposition of the stars. As lines so love's oblique may well themselves in every angle greet, while are so truly parallel, though infinite can never meet. Therefore the love which doth us bind, but fate so enviously debars, is the conjunction of the mind and opposition to the stars. Ooh, thank you. Apart from the last note. So,
Drum.
yeah, drum.
Here she comes.
Yeah.
They're ready for you now, Miss Hayward.
So,
10-minute drum solo.
so she knows the name of one of the songs,
I don't
and
know.
not the other one.
What am I doing?
Maybe a bit slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, without the emphasis. No, without the
Without the emphasis.
That's it. Thank you. All my friends are gone, and my hair is grey, and I ache in the places where I used to stay, and I'm crazy for love, but I can't get it on. I'm just paying my rent each day in the Tower of Song. I asked Hank Williams, how lonely does it get? Hank Williams hasn't answered me yet, but I can hear him coughing all night long. 100 floors above me in the Tower of Song. Well, I was born this way, I had no choice. I was born with the gift of a golden voice and 27 angels in the great beyond. They tie me to this table right here in the Tower of Song. So you can stick those little pins in that voodoo doll. I'm very sorry, baby. It doesn't look like me at all, and I'm standing by the window where the light is strong. They don't let a woman kill you, not here in the Tower of Song. So you may say that I've gone bitter, but of this you may be sure. The rich have got the channels in the bedrooms of the poor, and there's a mighty judgment coming. But I may be wrong. You see, you hear these funny voices in the Tower of Song. I see you standing by the other side. I wonder how the river got so wide, and I love you, baby, all night long. And all the bridges are burning that we should have crossed, and I come so close to everything that we've lost. I'm never, never, ever gonna lose it again. So now I'll bid you farewell. I don't know when I'll be gone. They're moving us tomorrow to a tower down the track, but you'll be hearing from me, baby, before too long. I'll be singing to you sweetly from a window in the Tower of Song. So my friends are gone, and my hair is grey, and I ache in the places where I used to play, and I'm crazy for love, but I'm not coming on. I'm just paying my rent each day in the Tower of Song. In the Tower of Song. In the Tower of Song. It's time for another. I do, so just I'll sing that version, join in. Have fun.
Hey.
So this is
Unleashed.
great. So the first time I come along with a Pete Gabriel song, is Ted's not here.
Not yet.
There's no one of it. Yeah,
He
not
will
yet.
be.
Okay. When the night shows, the signals grow on radio. All the strange things, they come and go as early warning. Stranded starfish have no place to hide, still waiting for the swollen Easter tide. There's no point in direction, you cannot even choose the side. Walk with hollow shoulders across the waters. On the tall cliff they were growing older, sons and daughters. The faded underworld was riding high. Waves of steel hurled metal at the sky. And as the nail sank in the cloud, the rain was warm and soaked the cloud. Lord, here comes the flood. We'll say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent in any still alive, it'll be those who leave their island to survive. Drink up, dreamers, you're running dry. When the flood falls, you had no home, you had no walls. In the thunder crash, 1,000 miles within a flash. Don't be afraid to cry at what you've seen. The actor's gone, there's only you and me. And if we break before the dawn, they'll use up all we used to be. Lord, here comes the flood. We'll say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent in any still alive, it'll be those who leave their island to survive. Drink up, dreamers, we're running dry. Lord, here comes the flood. We'll say goodbye to flesh and blood. If again the seas are silent in any still alive, it'll be those who leave their island to survive. Drink up, drink